You can hike to the top of this falls too. There's a trail up there. It's about an hour and a half to reach. It's a pretty basic hike. Nothing too strenuous at all. In fact, I've even seen girls do this one. Oh, I'm kidding, ladies.
Built there within your eyes from my waterfall. Dream on, dream of your fantasy, a place just for you and me, my love. Spread your wings and fly away. Fly to that distant star from my waterfall.
Now as we cross the top of the ridge, look down. The highway down below, the 550. Out in front of us, down by the ocean, is our military base, the United States Test Missile Defense Systems out there.
Fred, is that the Navy?
It is a Navy base, yes. All these dirt roads you see running through the forest are used by hunters. Black-tailed deer, mountain goats, wild pig, pheasant. That's the military's radar on the left, so everything to the left side is restricted airspace. Now descending down the coast known as Napoli. Napoli means the cliffs. Runs up to 15,000 Hawaiians. There are no highways back here. ridge lines up here go up 4,000 feet high. You look out towards the ocean from there, Linda. It's beautiful.
Have you seen these islands? Have you seen the beauty of this land? Do you know its people? Brothers, sisters walking hand in hand. Have you seen the ocean? Miles and miles of crystal deep blue seas. Can you smell the flowers? Fill the air with fragrances for free. This is aloha. This is aloha.
The beach to the right is Kalalau. You can hike to that beach. Takes only 8 hours to get there. The state park. Camping's allowed. Permits required.
Have you felt the power? Mountain craters throwing lava in the air. Its green swept beauty. From each island blossoms everywhere. Have you felt its spirit?
These nice ridge lines over the beaches, Linda, we call cathedrals. Featured in many, many movies.
Nothing in the world can compare. This is aloha. This is aloha. This is aloha. This land of
This big valley here is Kalalau Valley. Once up to 5,000 Hawaiians living in that one valley. Last Hawaiian moved out in the year 1919. The only people you're going to find back there today would be the hippies. There are some good crops in there too, from what I heard. It's not legal for you guys there in California. You guys must be having some withdrawals there right now, huh? No marijuana here?
from each island blossoms everywhere. Have you felt its spirit?
So any of you tried one of these boat tours out here yet? No?
We're going Saturday.
Saturday. These are the smaller boats. That's the Zodiac tour there on the right, just closer to the coastline there. That's the more adventurous type of tour. You're pretty much confined to one seat. It is bumpier to ride on the smaller boats like that. But they can go into sea caves. If the water conditions aren't too rough, they'll go right into them. It's pretty awesome. If you want a more comfortable option, the catamarans would be the way to go. That's a bigger boat, much more comfortable, smoother rides, more room for you to move around. They'll show you the caves, they just don't go inside of them. Right in front of us on the corner is K. This is the end of the road on the north side. This is where the hike starts for this coastline. Now to drive up this far, unfortunately now you need a permit. Up until a few years ago you could just drive up freely. You need a permit. Without a permit, you can't come up here unless you take the shuttle. So that's the only other option. If you do hike the coast, farthest you can hike without a camping permit is this valley. Had a coffee hike. You see some people cruising on the beach there. I wouldn't stop at the beach myself. Go all the way to the back of the valley. That's where you find the waterfall you guys could swim at. To reach the falls is 2.5 hours of hiking, so pack lunch, bring lots of water, have a nice picnic, and swim. We'll get a glimpse of this waterfall here shortly. I'm about to make a climbing left turn. We'll all have one last look down the coast.
Is this Honolulu coming up on the...
Yeah, it's a little around the corner there. Look at that view there, Linda. You can see the waterfall now, Linda. We're in the back of the valley, and that's the one everybody hikes to. Doesn't look too spectacular from out here, but it's a different story when you're on the ground looking up at it. The beautiful Napoli. North Shore is up next.
We were at these two beaches on Monday. They were beautiful.
Sandra, was Chris slowing you down so you guys couldn't make it to the falls? Is that why you guys didn't go back there? Yeah, blame you. Yeah, I've been to that falls probably 10 times. I think it's worth it. The reason I like going back there, it's actually clothing optional at the falls, so... And now you're regretting it, huh? I'm kidding. The North Shore.
And he complained the first 2 miles, he complained the whole way.
Brian, Kelsey, you guys still young. It's your turn. That's a famous surf spot here in front of us. All that waves rolling in. It's called Tunnels. It was featured in the movie Soul Surfer. If you guys remember that pro surfer Bethany Hamilton, she got her arm bit off by a shark. That's where it happened in real life. She's still surfing too with one arm. She's surfing all the time. Town of Haena on the right. This is where Pierce Brosnan lives. He's a full-time resident. He's been here for like 20 years. There's a lot of celebrities on Kauai though, not just this town. All the towns in front of us. You got Ben Stiller, Will Smith, Mark Zuckerberg, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Rock's been doing a lot of movies here too. There's a movie out in theaters right now, Jungle Cruise. That was filmed here. A movie called Hobbs and Shaw, that was the spin-off of Fast and the Furious, also filmed here. I actually worked on that one.
What'd you do?
I was hired to be The Rock's body double.
Totally fair.
Yeah, I just shaved my head. The rest was the same. No, I did fly for the movie.
Let the new day come, all the sons and daughters in the eyes of the morning sun. We are Ohana, wherever.
We'll climb back in the mountains. I'm going to cross over this straight beach to the front right. This is Lumahai. Honolulu Bay is the one up in front, and then left of the bay is Pittsville.
I sing this promise, my word is deep as the sea. Dedicate myself to you, and you to me. We stand together, a million stars above. We are forever.
Now, all these crops you guys see growing in waterbeds in these towns is a taro plant. It's one of the main food sources for Hawaiians. It makes a food product known as poi. Have you tried some, boy? No, some of you.
You have a recommendation on where to go to try it?
Have you guys been to a luau yet? That's usually where most tourists would try poi. If you enter the town of Hanalei, as soon as you enter the town, you start seeing buildings. On the right side, there's going to be the Hanalei Taro Company food truck. They have some. You can get it at the supermarkets, too. Looks like John wanted to say something about poi. You tried it, you said? Yeah? Didn't like it? Yeah, most tourists don't. That version of your mashed potato. We have it all the time.
Let the wind come howling. And you know I love you. You are my home and pride. When all is said and done, I will be there for you. Na na na. There for you.
The Hanalei Bay, on my left, ranked #1 most beautiful beach to visit in the U.S., 2009. In the movie Descendants, George Clooney jogs on this beach. That was the hotel he was staying at in the movie across the bay. It was the St. Regis Hotel, currently closed. It's being renovated to transform